What's going on, everybody? This is the TheGameHuntah channel with another episode of Star Wars Commander Rebels / Empire. Yeah, both. Once in a while I'm gonna come out with this special episode, like a mini tutorial. And actually they're Empire and Rebels because they apply for both factions, right? So in this episode I'm gonna show you how not to deploy the sharpshooter or the sniper on the battlefield. There is a tactical reason the why the Droideka Sentinel is in the middle of the base. I think I mentioned this a couple times in previous episodes, but it's so important to understand that this unit is going to be the primary target of the sharpshooters and the snipers if you deploy those units on the battlefield. This is the area coverage of the Droideka Sentinel. Any units that get inside that circle is going to trigger this defensive unit. Why this is important to understand? It's because most of the players are going to try to attack either from this side or from this side, okay? Why? Because usually when you attack from the back, there is not much room. And there is a chance that you're going to see a lot of traps, like in this base, right? So what happens if you deploy some snipers or sharpshooter in this area, or in this area, what they're going to try to do, they're going to try to reach the Droideka Sentinel, okay? And that is the problem, because I have all these defensive buildings, all these traps on their way. So chances are that those snipers or sharpshooters are gonna probably go down big time. If you don't believe me, I'm gonna show you two examples. One with the Rebels and one with the Empire. You guys ready? Let's roll. Alright, let's go. First defense with the Empire base. Little mistake. Somebody decided to deploy some ATTE units on the battlefield. Not a brilliant idea if you consider that the ATTE is another striker unit, so it's going to try to target the oppressor as soon as you deploy that unit on the battlefield. And those sharpshooters, you can probably have an idea what's going to happen, right? These guys are going to try to target the oppressor. The oppressor is just taking a nap right now. He's just chilling out, just waiting for somebody to get close to his area. But that's not going to happen. Look at all the sharpshooters are going down. Remember, I got the squad center 2 in the middle with an AT-AT, so things are not going to get easy for this player. I can see a lot of X-Wings coming. Remember, with the latest patch, the X-Wing is not that effective against defensive buildings. So, that was probably like a 5, at least 5, right? Really not well deployed X-Wing. Oh, here comes another, and finally one of the mortars went down. In the meantime, the AT-AT is bringing down the rest of the troops with the oppressor. That's how important it is to understand how to deploy the units on the battlefield, right? That's why I decided to make this special episode to show you how not to deploy the sharpshooter, how not to deploy strikers if you see Droideka, Sentinels, or Oppressor on defense. This base is gonna get safe, 19% damage, not bad at all. We were able to survive. They took some of the loot, that's fine, but basically, I just want to show you how important it is to understand the different roles of the units on the battlefield. Strikers, sharpshooters, snipers, they're always going to try to target any unit on the battlefield, alright? So, that's going to probably give you an idea. That's probably going to tell you right away that using or having the Droideka Sentinel in the middle of the base is probably a smart move on defense, right? Just sharing some knowledge. Alright, fellas, let's take a look now to the Rebel base. Here it is, this is my Rebel base, headquarter level 8, but it's the same concept. I got my Droideka Sentinel on repairs, as always, but it's also close to the middle of the base, right? So the idea is exactly the same. If you have this unit in the middle and somebody decide to deploy either snipers or sharpshooters, chances are that those units are gonna have a really rough day. You guys don't believe me? Let's take a look to this replay. Alright, let's go to Danduin to take a look to this attack. I got a feeling that you guys are gonna enjoy this. Here you go. Sentinel is right in the middle, and this is what happened. My friend decided to deploy a bunch of sniper. This is gonna be a massacre. Those poor snipers are going directly into the Droideka Sentinel area, but unfortunately there is a lot of defensive buildings. I have some sharpshooters on defense. So look at these poor guys. These poor guys are gonna go down in like a 2 seconds. This is just sad because those snipers are really powerful. These snipers are probably level 8. So yes, Trust me, a detail like this, how you deploy the units on the battlefield, if you don't read exactly where the Droideka Sentinel is located, those snipers can go down in 2 seconds. Look at this defense, it took us just like a 10 or 15 seconds. It's just crazy. Only 4% damage because of that little detail. So next time when you're trying to attack either a Rebel or an Empire player, take a look where are the Droideka Sentinel or the Oppressor. Okay, if you're planning to deploy snipers or sharpshooters, pay attention to that. Okay, probably it's a good idea to deploy another unit to bait, like a bait. Okay, to make the Droideka or the Oppressor to leave that area, so then you can probably engage and destroy it before you see these massacre snipers or sharpshooters. It's just painful. Alright fellas, I hope you guys enjoyed these videos. This is the Game Hunter. Don't forget, like, subscribe, share my videos. I will see you in the next one. Take care everybody.